And now we move into the next in our series of episodes on commentary, and it's over to Mariam.
Commentary screen reader, or the Chinese screen reader, has gotten really popular among blinds and visually impaired recently. And here, on the Blind Android Users podcast, we will have a series of episodes in which we will talk about how to use the screen reader and how to get the best out of it. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of CSR's Basics. In this episode, finally, we're going to be talking about multi-finger gestures, which was a long time request from many of our listeners, who I'm really grateful to have. And we were going to be talking about them and how to assign them and how to turn them on, because it's kind of different than TalkBack a little bit. And also we're going to be talking about focus monitoring and what it does and how useful it could be for us. First of all, I don't want to say that there was a request from one of our listeners asking for a fingerprint sensor gestures, which was something that I was going to do. But what happened was that I actually, my old phone had the fingerprint the fingerprint sensor on the power button or the side button, whatever you want to call it, and definitely the gestures weren't working. And with my new phone, the fingerprint sensor is under the screen. It's one of those new ones, which are kind of a little bit frustrating to work with. But I will do my research and I will let you know if this is possible to actually work with them, which I don't think so, but I just thought I would throw this out. Now, before we get into multi-finger gestures, I would just want to talk about focus monitoring and how useful it could be for us. What does focus monitoring mean? It simply means that you want to know if there's a change that's going to happen to an item or something while you are in a different place. You don't want to be just stuck there and you cannot do anything literally and just waiting for this item to change or this app to finish installing or to know the progress bar. Or you want to know if someone is online or not, or when someone gets online, if you want to message them. So with focus monitoring, you just focus on the item and let G-Show know that you want to monitor this item, and it's just going to monitor it for you, and whenever any change happens, it's going to let you know.
8:24 stop button.
So let's get into that and know actually how can we do it. First of all, we go to home
Back
screen.
home button. One UI home.
And we'll go to program settings.
Main menu. Extension. Program settings. G-Show 20 email 94 general settings.
And we're going to assign a gesture for it, right? You can actually go and get it from the main menu, but I would like if we assign a gesture, right?
TTV operation settings.
So we'll go to operation settings.
Jet custom gesture scheme settings. Gesture scheme gesture custom close. More options up down swipe left default.
I'm going to assign the right and left gesture to the left right one to monitor the current selected item.
Swipe left, right, and left and right gesture function play or pause.
It's function play or pause. I'm going to
left and right, left default, no command plug it custom tools on application function unchecked. Function select previous up next monitor quick monitor the currently focused element.
As you can tell,
custom.
There you go.
Back button. Operate done.
Done. Now, we will go to, for instance, I will show you how it's done, but it won't act right now. Like, I'll show how to do it, so you can do it. But it's not something that would change, and we would know.
Back home button. One UI home. Current update. Current location. Almanac. Current temperature 24 degrees. Mostly cloudy. Last updated October 29th, 7:22 p.m.
So we will monitor this. Right? There you go.
Started monitoring.
And we will update.
Update weather button. Current location. Almanac. Current temperature 24 degrees. Mostly cloudy. Last updated October 29th, 8:26 p.m.
And I wasn't focused on the item, as you can tell.
Search. Update weather button. Current location. Update weather button.
So I wasn't actually focused on it. It just told me that. And I wasn't focused on it. If I was anywhere else, it would have told me as well. Now, there's something called the monitored items, or the list of monitored items. How we can go to this, we can either assign a gesture to it or open the main menu.
Main menu. More button.
Hit more.
Main menu. Extend. Disable browse by touch. Disable. Advanced. Edit. Enable. Virtual. Quick. Detailed. Virtual. Share log. Cancel. More button.
More again.
No. Plug. Cut to. Applet. Select. Preview. Next. Next. Monitor the currently focus monitor manager.
Here.
Focus monitor manager. Focus weather current location. Almanac. Current temperature clear button.
So we can clear it because if you don't want to see it, like CSR to tell you the changes again.
Cancel delete button.
Or you can
clear button. Weather
simply
checked.
check that one, because you might have like as much items as you like to. And we would just
clear button. Can't delete
hit
button.
delete.
Search.
And it's deleted, right? So this is how easy it could be. I think it's an amazing item if you want to know something, or it's a beautiful feature. If you want CSR to tell you if like any change happens anywhere on your phone without you needing to just stay there. Now, we will go to know how to enable multi-finger gestures. So we'll go to program settings. I think we go to program settings pretty much every single episode.
Main menu. Disable speak. Program settings. Operation gesture ski back button.
We will go to. It's actually in operation settings too, but we want to look for other settings.
Navigate edge short heart ski clicking multi-finger other settings.
There you go.
Other settings. Shake action set. Shake set. Allow answering. Disable custom. Use the node browsing mode. Use multi-finger gestures. Checkbox checked.
And it's already enabled. I've already enabled it. If you have an Android, that's less than or older than 11, it's going to tell you it's only 11, because multi-finger gestures, at least for now, are Android 11 and higher, which makes me kind of disappointed, because I would have loved it if they were available on Android 10 and 9, because they're so useful to have this huge wide range of gestures that you could assign, and also using the pretty well-known double tap with two fingers to play and pause and to answer calls and to do end calls and all that. It's so useful, I think. So I would have loved it if it was available on other Android versions that were earlier than 11. I also want to say that with CSR, we don't have this conflict of that some people had before, with the fact that there was something called Samsung TalkBag and there was something called Google TalkBag, but with CSR it's pretty public. It doesn't matter which phone you're using, really.
8:30. Allow resuming the screen. Other settings.
We want to head back. I want
back button. Operation settings.
And to customize those multi-finger gestures, actually, you will go to the same place we went to customize the usual normal set of gestures we have.
Perhaps gesture scheme operation custom gesture scheme settings.
Here you go.
Custom right and left gesture function actions.
We will scroll
up and down gesture default. Single tap with down and up and right and up gesture. Right up and left gesture. Up and right gesture default.
Up until up and right.
Down and left gesture. Down and right gesture. Single tap with two fingers default.
And you can tell they're actually already here. Now, The downside of this, okay? CSR doesn't tell you what exactly does the gesture does. It just tells you that it's default, right? And sometimes you don't know. Now, you can go to a custom gesture description and know what they do, but I feel like in TalkBack, it's much easier for you because even if it's default, it tells you what exactly does the gesture do, which I think is pretty easy and it's pretty straightforward without you needing to go anywhere else. So I would have loved it. Actually, this is the case with all like CSR gestures slash prep gestures slash hot scheme gestures and multi-part gestures and all that. So it sometimes makes me a little bit mad. Now,
Double tap with 2 fingers default.
you have all like the set, but what I love here is you have up to 5 fingers. With TalkBack, you have up to 4 fingers.
Triple tap with 2 fingers default. Single tap with 3 fingers. Double tap with 3 fingers. Triple tap with 3 fingers function. Swipe up with 2 fingers default. Swipe down with 2 fingers default.
Now this is a scrolling one, doesn't tell you, that's for sure, because this is CSR's issue.
Swipe left with 2 fingers default. Swipe right with 2 fingers default. Swipe up with 3 fingers default. Swipe down with 3 fingers default. Swipe left with 3 fingers default. Swipe right with 3 fingers default. Swipe up with 4 fingers. Swipe down with 4 fingers. Swipe left with 4 fingers. Swipe right with single tap with 4 fingers. Double tap with 4 fingers. Triple tap with double tap and hold with 2 fingers. Double tap and hold with 3. Double tap and hold with 4 fingers default.
And also, I just want to point out that what I love about TalkBack is that they're split into sections when it comes to gestures, but here it's like pretty open. It's not split, which makes it a little bit harder. But with TalkBack, you know, like the angle gestures, the 2 fingers one, the 3 finger one. I love it. Like I love how in TalkBack is split into sections. Now I love CSR, and I'm a big fan, but I just love to, you know, give credit to everything that I think that's better when it comes to applications and all that.
Triple tap and hold with 3 fingers. Triple tap and hold with 3 fingers.
Now, those aren't customized, so you can, that's why it doesn't tell you anything.
Triple tap and hold with 4 fingers. Slow up swipe. Slow down swipe. Slow left, slow left, and slow right, slow down. Swipe right, swipe left from the right edge of the screen default.
Now, those are not related to multi-finger gestures, but I'm just scrolling to see if there's something else related to multi-finger gestures.
Swipe close custom close button.
No, there isn't actually.
Swipe slow down
So-
and slow up and left, slow left and slow left and up.
Let's-
Slow left and right swipe. Swipe up with 3 fingers default. Double triple tap with 2 fingers default.
Let's pick this one and try to customize it. And it's actually customizable like any other gestures.
Triple
Just
tap with 2
want
fingers.
to show you.
Triple default checked.
The
No
default
command unchecked.
Okay.
Plugins unchecked.
Plugins, if you want to assign a plugin,
Michael Marshall. No command plugin. No default. Triple tap with 2 fingers.
if you want to assign a plugin to execute it with a gesture, which is only available unfortunately in the premium subscription.
Default. No plugin. Custom voice commands unchecked.
Also custom voice commands.
Tools unchecked.
Tools,
Application unchecked.
applications to open an app.
Function unchecked.
Function.
Previous next element
We
type.
have every single function that's, you know, typical CSR setup. There's really nothing new, but I just wanted to show you how to enable it since it was kind of a conflict, especially with what was going on with TalkBack. So this is how to use multi-finger gestures and how to use the focus monitoring thing, which I think are pretty cool. Yeah, I hope this episode was useful. If there's any question you want to ask or any feedback, definitely feel free to contact us at blind Android users on the following email. Contact us at blindandroidusers.com, or you can join definitely our Telegram group, and I'll be really happy to answer all your questions. And if there's something that you want me to demonstrate, feel free to definitely contact me or the whole crew. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you like this one, and see you all next week. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you do actually have any questions, do feel free to reach out to me or to the whole podcast at contact us at blindandroidusers.com. And I hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening.
Thanks very much, Mariam. And as Austin said, the CSR playlist features well in Top Deck Tidbits this week.